Now, that has to be a rhetorical question. What will the stimulus package do for small business? Well, I figured it out. Here's what it'll do. It'll let them pay for it. Now, these two politicians, and I'm going to change their names to protect the guilty. Politician number one, Tweedledum, is a current Democrat office holder. Politician number two, Tweedledummer, is a former Republican office holder who now aspires to hold a Republican office again after many years of federal government service. So they were there to tell us about what the stimulus package was going to do for us. Well, Tweedledum, the Democrat, was all excited, and he had these colorful charts that showed where all this money was going to go into this useless social spending. He was just ecstatic. When Tweedledummer got up, he mumbled some techno-govno political type speak no one could understand, and basically said, stimulus package might not be good, but hang in there. Hang in there is not much of a campaign slogan. Now, they also let people ask questions, so I dove for the microphone and I said, geez, Tweedles, it seems to me that we're walking up on when the majority of the American electorate will not pay income taxes, and so those of us left in the group that pay will be paying more. So you don't really represent us at all. Well, Tweedledummer, the Republican, said, oh, no, don't worry about that, because if they don't pay income taxes, don't worry, they still pay property taxes and sales taxes, and boy, that made me feel better. And Tweedledum, he stood up and said, how dare you politicize our tax code? Me? No one ever asked Ray Warrick what he thought about the tax code, and all that Tweedledum and his buddies do all day long is politicize our tax code. It is time for the friendly dogs, the forgotten dogs, to come out from underneath the porch. You know, we have sent some of our dog friends, we have voted them up onto the porch. And those dogs are lap dogs. And they sit in the lap of the government. And the lap continues to get bigger and bigger, and the lap dogs like that better. Well, the lap dogs, we're friendly, we're responsible, we do what we're supposed to do, we stay under the porch. It looks like today, the dogs are no longer under the porch. So it could be that those lap dogs sitting up there may be looking around today and saying, who let the dogs out? These lap dogs are smart, they're good looking, they say lots of things. Remember, it's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing, it's what you're doing when you're doing what you look like you're doing. You're not fooling anybody. I would like to note that the forgotten dogs are out here. We have some energy, some of it is in frustration and anger, but don't confuse that with our love for this country and our passion for our fellow man. It is our freedom and our creativity that allows us to spread the wealth and the standard of living across this globe. For that, we do not apologize. And I am not discouraged. I am encouraged. America is still beautiful. The Purple Mountains are still majestic across those fruited plains. America is still beautiful. The spacious skies still blanket the amber waves of grain. And by the way, those amber waves could feed the world. USA! Are we back? Anyway, those amber waves of grain could still feed the entire world if it wasn't for government intervention. America is still beautiful. On either side of this great land are shining seas. And we are still blessed with the crowning significance of brotherhood across the land, and God still looks down and sheds his grace on thee. God bless you. Thank you, Cincinnati Tea Party, and God bless America.
Tear it for Ray Warrick. All right, we are running just a couple minutes behind here, but I want to go ahead and